Do you find yourself going through this cycle where you're trading really well and then all of a sudden everything goes to hell in a handbasket and you start taking loss after loss after loss and you get stuck in a trading yo-yo? In today's video, we'll take a look at what causes this trading yo-yo and how to fix the issue.
Welcome to the Trading with Venus podcast, where we help you establish strong trading habits, generate consistent profits, and create the lifestyle you desire for yourself and your family. Now your host, Raman Gill.
Welcome to the Trading with Venus podcast. I'm your host, Raman Gill. Today we'll take a look at yo-yo trading. So what is yo-yo trading? Yo-yo trading is where you are doing great, you are perfectly aligned to the market, pulling out profits out of the market, and then all of a sudden everything changes and you start losing money, your losses become bigger, and you just go on this losing trade. And you find yourself going through these cycles again and again, where at times you're just trading great and other times you're trading poorly. The problem though is that you're not making any progress. You just get stuck in this loop and just can't seem to come out of it. So what is the problem? What is causing this yo-yo trading? The main reason for this trading yo-yo is recency bias. So what is recency bias? Recency bias tells us that we place more importance on the most recent things. So when you're trading great, you tend to become overconfident. Now I have done that. You're trading great, you're taking awesome trades and things are going really well, and all of a sudden we all think we are the kings and queens of the market and nobody's better than us. And of course that causes us to take bigger trades. So I see a lot of people over leveraging, or we take on too many trades. We get overconfident, we're taking trade after trade, and all of a sudden we are breaking all the rules that we have put together for ourselves. So recency bias is something that we really have to pay attention to. A lot of times we're not aware of it. So make sure you understand that once you're on a hot streak, that hot streak will come to an end. So watch out for that hot streak coming to an end, because market will change directions and we will have to adjust. So after every single trade or every single trading day, make sure you take the time to reassess the market and your mindset so that you can do a reset for the next day and then start all over again, so that we do not get caught in the recency bias and we go into the market being completely neutral and objective and really looking for opportunities instead of just getting caught on the wrong side of the market and then going with the market in the opposite direction, which, let me tell you, I have done, and it's not very pleasant. So if you find yourself doing the same thing, make sure you become aware of this recency bias and you are doing something to be aware of it and fix it. So something that goes with recency bias is, of course, overtrading as well, because we tend to take a lot of trades once we are overconfident. But I also find when we go on to these losing streaks, so we see a really good winning streak, we start to over leverage, get overconfident, take on too many trades, then the market turns on us and we get caught up in this negative position. It's important for us to just take a breather and reassess and reset. So make sure you give yourself some time so that you are able to just be more objective with the market. So one thing that I have found is that every single time that I have come off a hot streak, before I go into a big losing streak, I find the number of trades that I'm taking goes up. So this is why we really need to track how we are trading. Our trading behaviors tend to change just before we go on that downward spiral. So if we can catch ourselves in the act right before we just go slide off of that hill, if we just catch ourselves at the right time and then we have the discipline to cut ourselves off, that will be very important, and that's one thing you can really do to change your trading. So if you find yourself coming off of a hot streak, and then your trades start to turn and you start taking too many trades, that's a very, very clear sign that now you're just about to go onto a losing streak. You are on that slippery slope where it becomes very difficult. Once you start into that downward spiral, it becomes very difficult to get off of it. So it's best to just recognize two things will happen. Market will start to turn. You will start to take too many trades. Combination of those two things is where you want to just recognize, stop, close off all the trades, and then reassess before you get in. This will really help you prevent going into that big loss. Another thing I find most traders do is that we make trading a part of our self-esteem. Now, of course, when we have our careers are an important part of our life because we spend so much time in our careers, 8 to 10 hours of every day working, that it's hard not to have that become a big part of our lives. However, our career is just our career. It doesn't really define who we are as people. However, too many times we get our self-esteem caught in us being a trader. So if our trading day is going great, we feel awesome. If our trading day isn't going so well, we are down in the dumps, and that dictates the rest of our day. So we need to stop doing that. We do need to stop tying our self-esteem to our trading and actually find other avenues where you can excel and shine so that your self-esteem is not so heavily tied into this. So make sure you're not spending too much of your day looking at charts. Make sure you take the time to spend time with your kids or your spouse or partner or friends, so you get to fill your cup from other places, so you're not depending on just the trading to make you feel better, because the markets won't always make us feel better. So make sure we're not tying our self-worth all into trading. Some of the things that I have found work really well would be spending time with kids and also participating in extracurricular activities. So doing something for fun. So if you have a hobby, go out and do that hobby, whether you're a hiker or you like to play recreational sports, go do that. It will give you contact with other people who are not traders, but it will also make you relax. It will give you focus, or it will help you focus on other activities, so you actually get some downtime from trading and your self-worth is not all tied up into that. So if you can excel at other things that are not trading, that will really help you boost your self-esteem when things are not going so well with your trading. So don't tie all your self-worth into trading. Find other avenues to spend your time and recharge your batteries. So that's it for today. If you would like to join me, I do daily analysis every single day. It's absolutely free. You can go to my YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get the notification when I upload the daily analysis video. That's it for today. I'll see you next time.
If you want consistency in your trading, we invite you to join our daily market analysis calls, where we provide the levels to find the best entries and targets on an intraday basis. For a 1-week free trial, please visit www.tradingwithvenus.com. Thanks for joining us today. With much gratitude, your show host, Raman Gill.